Welcome to your Pilates Reformer workout. Today is the return of ballet on the Reformer. I started this series about 3 years ago and you guys have been asking me about it ever since, so I'm so pleased to bring it back for you today. This version is the express version. If you'd like a longer version, check out my membership. The link will be in the description box, or if you cannot find it there, message me on Instagram and I will send you the link. We will begin on 3 heavy springs and 1 light spring on my Balance Body IQ Reformer that is 3 reds and 1 blue. Headrest will be up. To begin, let's get started. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. I post new workouts just about every week. And hit the like button to help other people like you see this video on YouTube. I really appreciate it. So to begin, we will have the foot bar up. We will start with the heels on the foot bar, feet in a Pilates V or first position. So think a triangle shape or a pizza shape with the heels together and the toes apart. Bring your spine either into neutral with a natural curve under your back or into an imprint if that helps you connect to your core a little bit more. We will take a big breath in, get yourself situated. Exhale as we extend. Let's feel our heels press firmly into the bar. Make sure you are nice and even. Once you get there, feel free to adjust safely. Once you are there, I'm feeling extra fidgety today. And once you're feeling nice and long and pulled up through the legs, core is on, we're going to inhale, resist the springs, bend the knees, tracking your toes right over your knees. Let's continue on. Exhale, rib cages down without gripping. And we bend and return with control. Let's keep this going, make a flow of it. Every time we extend, we're going to find that full extension of the leg. Good, and we're using slow control in every direction. You'll also see that I'm not rocking my toes forward as the carriage comes forward. I'm pretending like the floor is under my toes and really working that deep flexion in the ankle. Just as if we were doing this plie, this bending of the knees with standing on the floor rather. Good. Next time we bend, we're going to take a little half bend, a little demi-plie. We're going to pulse the carriage back and forth, just bending and extending the legs just a little bit, pulsing in that plie. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the legs. Exhale, zip the inner thighs together, both legs nice and elongated. Bend the knees, bring it home. Very nice. Let's place the balls of the feet on the foot bar. Heels together. Now we're still in that Pilates V, that first position. Heels together, toes apart, but the toes are on the bar and the heels are lifted in a releve, like that raised heel or high heel position. We're going to keep the heels together. Big breath in, rib cage nice and relaxed down, like you have a cat sitting on your ribs. Exhale, we're going to zip the inner thighs together, really push the bar away here. Now resist the bar, resist the springs as you bend the knees to come in. Knees tracking over toes. Exhale, really pull up like you're pushing as far away from that bar as you can. Bend the knees, feel that resistance as you bring it in. So I find you can really make this simple, easy peasy lemon squeezy, or you can create a lot of tension and resistance out of this on your own. So I encourage you to make this as challenging for yourself and as controlled as you can. Good. So this is like our grand plie almost, right? In ballet, when we have the heels on the floor and the knees just bend and the heels stay on, we call that our demi-plie. When we bend as slow as we can go and then lift the heels at the end, that is our grand plie. Of course, we're keeping the heels up the whole time, but artistic license, right? Next time we come in, halfway bend in the knees, that demi-plie with the heels lifted, little pulses up and down. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big exhale. Extend the legs long. Bend your knees, bring it all the way in. Very nice. All right, for our next sequence, we will switch to 2 heavy springs. Lie down on your reformer. You may do this one on flat feet to begin. So we will start with the heels on the center of the foot bar. Once again, in our Pilates V position, heels together on the bar, toes apart, knees separated wide. So they should be a bit wider than your shoulders, maybe about as wide as your bed, as wide as the carriage. Arms long by your sides to start. we're gonna press out, extend the legs, bend the knees, bring it in. Let's just get used to this lighter spring load. Press out, flex the feet, bring it in. Good. Now, when we're ready, we're gonna point the foot and bring your toe right to your ankle. Now, let's bend both knees, and as we extend the left leg, we're gonna point that foot directly forward. Bend both knees, point your foot directly forward. Let's go for 5, and extend. This is 4. Ooh. If you get a cramp, you can always flex your foot if you need to. Just point when you can. 3. Last 2. And 1. Good, now let's do the same thing to the side. Bend, leg goes to the right. Bend to the right. This is our fondue, low fondue. So both legs straighten at the same time. Let's take another 3. We want that leg just about right to the side, if not a little bit in front of the body. 2. And last 1. Good, now that point goes to the back of the left leg. We bend both legs, reach that foot under the foot bar, so it's slightly back. Bend both legs, reach it slightly under the foot bar, as low as you can go. Bend and reach. Bend and reach. Should feel the glutes on the right leg wrapping, engaging. Last 2. And 1. Good. Bend your knees, bring that foot back to the back of the ankle. Let's go for the other side. I'll spare you the side repeat for those of you who are used to doing front side, back side. Heels back to the foot bar. Let's press out and in. Get used to bending both legs together once again. Good. And after your third one, let's bring your legs to a bend, that little plie. Now your left foot points. You bring that point directly to the front of your right ankle. Big breath in, exhale. We extend the right leg forward and low. Both legs melt and bend together, fondue. Extend the leg low into our little tendu almost, if this were on the floor. And extend. We'll take bigger motions of the leg in our next series. But for now, we'll work in this really wrapped low position. And if this is all feeling a little too light, you can always take the springs up. You can place ankle weights on if you need to kick up the intensity a little. Last one. Now we fondue, we melt down. We extend the leg right to the side, pushing up through that right heel. Bend, point comes to the front of your ankle, and extend, pushing the bar away. 6 more. 5, both legs bend at the same time and straighten at the same time. 4. Last 3. Final 2. And again, if you're starting to cramp, you can always flex that foot. Now, point if you can. Foot goes to the back of the right ankle. We're going to bend both legs. Now reach slightly behind or slightly under that foot bar. Like you're pointing behind your body if you were standing. Good. Bend both legs and extend back. Bend and extend. If you feel like your toe is touching the springs underneath you, you can always switch to the outside springs to get them out of your way. 3 more. Last 2. Really working the thighs. And last one. Good. Bend both legs, bring it all the way in. Let's move on. All right, for this next one, we're gonna build some choreography. So you're going to work your brain. It's gonna be a little bit of a marathon, but we can do this together. So when you're ready, let's place the balls of both feet onto the foot bar. Raise your heels. We're going to extend up into that extended position. If you need to lower the heels, you can always place your heels on the foot bar. Take care of your legs. Do what you got to do. But we're going to go for our développés into our grand battements. That sounds like another language. It is. I'll make it make sense in a minute. So let's bring your right point, the toes on your right foot to the left ankle. Bring your leg up to a passe, right toes to your knee. Now we're going to lift the knee up, lift the foot up, and extend the leg as high as you can without any funny business happening in the pelvis. Now we're going to lower the leg down. Again, point the toe, bring it up to your knee, extend forward, like this. I'm going to move my foot just a little bit more under my body. Toe to your ankle, toe to your knee, knee to side. Extend the leg straight up. Find that really nice lengthened position as best as you can. And one more time. Good. Now to the side, toe to your ankle, toe to your knee. Extend the leg out to the side. Now bring that point behind your ankle. Toe to your knee, extend out, and bring the foot down to front. Bend your knee, point the toe to the front of your ankle, toe to the knee passe, extend out. Now bring the foot behind, point your foot, bend your knee to toe, extend out, and back. Very good. Oh, I need to call Uncle. Woo, and bring that down to the foot. Let's close the stopper for 1 second. We're going to rock the calf side to side. Now, don't be afraid to bring it to flat if you need to. All right, once you feel like you have done what you need to do, let's come back to the foot bar, whichever position you need, raised heel or flat foot. We're going to go for a big kick, a grand battement forward and down. So we don't want to bend that bottom knee, do any funny weirdness in the pelvis. I'm actually going to bring this down to flat because my left calf is starting to kill me. So I will place the ball of the left foot on the bar. We're going to kick up and lower down. Kick up, lower down. Kick up, lower down. Lower down, 4 more. Good, I'm going to bring it up to the ball of my foot for the last 2. And 1. Now side. We kick up and up, trying to keep that hip down. Good, I'll take it on the ball of my foot for the last 4. You can cross front to back if you like. 3 and 4. Good, let's take it to the other side. Back to our first position. We extend the legs long. We're anchored right on top of that right foot. We're aiming for a lifted right heel if we can. We're going to bring our right foot to front. We're going to bring the toes up to the knee, extend up to the ceiling, reaching through, feeling your hip lowering down, and bring it all the way up. Good. Passe, extend, lower down, passe, extend, lower down. Good. 2 more. And 1. Good. Now to side, passe, side, back, toe to knee, side, front, toe to knee, side, back. I'm going to bring it down to flat because I've got a cramp. Toe to knee, side, front, passe, side, back, passe, side, front. I'll take the last 2 up on my releve, passe, side, back, passe, side, front. Very good. Feet back to the foot bar. Extend your legs, anchored on your right foot. Left leg in front, battement, big kick front, and back, big kick front, and back. Try not to collapse into this and press the abdomen out. We want this originating from the thigh. Good. Last 2. Core is stabilizing, not collapsing. And we've got side, front, side. Trying to keep your hip down on that left side. Good. 4 more. If you need to come down to your flat foot, flex your feet at any point. You can do whatever you need to do. I don't know about you, I'm tired. Bring it all the way in. Calves to the foot bar. Roll it out, my friends. Take a moment, especially on that right side. Oh, okay. All right, sitting up, let's switch to one heavy spring and one light spring. I've removed the foot bar for reasons that will make sense in a moment. Lie down onto your back. Your headrest can still be up in the upright position. We will have one strap in each hand. Arms will extend up to the ceiling. Legs will be in tabletop to begin. We will begin pressing the hands down next to our sides and bring them up. When you're ready, you can start to curl up at the head, neck, and chest. This is all optional. This curl, you may also extend one leg out in front of you, reaching out to 45 degrees or lower. You may also choose to extend both legs out, either turned out or parallel, whatever you choose. We'll take another 4. Last 3. Final 2. And 1. Good. Bringing it back to tabletop. Let's do a little bit of work for our deep core. Hands will stay right here. We will tap one toe down and away. Exhale, bring it back up. Other toe down and away, pressing the small of your back into the mat. While you do this, drawing your belly button in and up toward your sternum. Want to feel the muscles around and between your hip bones, drawing in and together, taking care not to arch your back, keeping your collarbone open, your shoulders plugged into the mat, and your face and neck as relaxed as you can. As you breathe, focus on the air expanding into your back, into your sides rather than into your belly. One more each side. Good. And rest. Close the stopper. Rest your feet down on the sandpaper. Good. And rock your knees side to side. Very nice. We'll continue on in that series once I've gotten my bearings. Reach your arms up over your shoulders. Palms facing forward. Legs back to tabletop. Shins parallel to the ceiling without moving your hands. Reach one leg forward and bring it back. I'm going to go for an imprint on this one because I'm finding it easier to connect to the core in this position. Good. And switch. Let's do 3 more sets. And switch. This can be as low or as high as you need it to be. I just want you to be able to control it and avoid arching the back under you. Good. Back to tabletop. Finding a back rest. These are hard for me today. All right, next up, we're going to bring your legs to an extended position up to the ceiling. Pilates V, heels together, toes apart. Arms reach up. We're going to press into the straps. Hold your head, neck, and chest up. If your neck is really tired, leave it down. But we're going to reach the straps forward, shoulders back. We inhale, lower the legs down. Exhale, bring them up. Go up a little higher if you can. Exhale, bring them up. Let's go for 6. This is 5. Don't let your back arch under you. 4. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Bend your knees. Lower down. Good. Let's do a little bit for triceps. Arms reach up over your shoulders. Tabletop, you can always curl up with your head, neck, and chest if you want to. I'm going to politely decline that offer from myself today. Squeeze your rib cage with your elbows. We're going to hover the elbows or plant them down, whatever works for you. Collarbone wide. Just don't let the arms float out in space here. That doesn't do what we want it to do. We really want to anchor the elbows next to the torso. Feel that work focus in the back of your arm. We're going to go for another 5, 4, last 3, final 2, and 1. Extend the arms forward, reach the middle fingers forward, little circles, 10, 9, 8, 7, working the back and shoulders, much like we do with port de bras and ballet. And 1, reverse directions, 10, 9, keep your fingertips reaching away, shoulders away from your ear, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. into your hips. Arms reach up. Close the stopper. Whew, okay, let's move on. All right. When you're ready, roll up to sitting. I've switched to one heavy spring. We're going to do some unilateral foot and strap work that will really allow us to get into some of that beautiful leg extension, feeling lots of energy flowing all the way through the leg, through the feet. When you're ready, grab the right strap into your hand. You will lie down. Okay, let's push away from the sandpaper. Reach the right leg up. You're going to put that strap onto your right foot. If you have long loops, you can use the long loop for this one. We're going to bring the left leg up to our tabletop position. Bent knee, shin parallel to the ceiling. And we will point all the way through the top of that right foot. Let's lower down. Try to shimmy the strap onto my foot a little bit more and hinge at the hip. Feel that hip bone planting down on the mat on the right side, and we press down. You're going to keep it nice and steady. Make sure you control the spring as the leg comes back up. So we want slow motion on that return. Good. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Good. Now we're going to take circles. We're going to take that leg over to the side and raise it back up. So you may feel, especially as you go to the side in this small circle, that rond de jambe, you may feel like that left hip wants to pop up. We need to feel like there's an anchor in that left hip. Good. We'll take 5 of these in each direction. And when you're ready, we will reverse. And these can be as small or as large as you want them to be. Just don't let the springs pull you back. That's kind of a waste of your time, to be honest. If you are building strength and you're trying not to let that happen and it happens, don't worry. It's really okay. But if you can and you're not, let's try to. Now let's flip our legs to external rotation. We're going to press that right leg forward, bend your left leg almost to a passe. We're kind of going to our développé. Just as we did in footwork, we're going to extend that left leg up to the ceiling, bend your right leg in, reach your left leg forward. Bicycles. So you'll see we're turned out. That means we're going to let this rope go in between the knees as that right leg draws in. And bend. Very nice. Again. And switch. Good. 2 more sets. So you'll see I'm going really low, and as soon as I can, I'm bending the leg and trying to squeeze the heel next to my bottom or my hamstring. Good. Now we're going to reverse. That leg with the strap goes low and out and reaches up. Opposite leg bends to move around. 6 more. So heel right to the hamstrings or right to the glutes as soon as we can. Moving back with control, especially as that leg comes up to the ceiling. Last 3. Final 2. And 1. Good. That's enough of that side, huh? Let's take the right strap off of the foot. Place it down. We'll go all the way to the left side. Now we're going to press away from the sandpaper with our right foot. Strap goes onto the arch of the left foot. Extend that up to the ceiling. Right leg comes to our tabletop. Get situated, get comfy. We're going to press down and forward and bring that leg up, 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 up to the ceiling. So you want to really feel that hinge at the hip. And just as we did with our hands and straps, with the legs lowering and lifting, we're going to feel the core controlling this movement. Good. 3 more. Last 2. And last one. Good. Now we're going to take our circles to the outside. Circle out. Feel that anchor in your right hip. circle to the outside, and up. 2 more. Again, our main objective is pelvic stability. So when you lose that anchoring of both hip bones, both sit bones, I should say, that's when we kind of lose control over the exercise. So prioritize that first. Over range, over height of the leg, over anything else. We have reversed. This is 3 more. I really feel the inner thighs on this side. I don't know about you, but that's really fun. Good. When you're ready, both legs up in our external, or both legs in our external rotation, bicycles. We're going to reach forward, other leg goes to passe. We bend the other leg and bring it forward. Remember to let that rope come in between your legs. I did not do that on this last one, and things got a little weird, but that's okay. We really want to feel maximum energy reaching all the way through the legs as best as we can. When we're getting toward the end of class, we get a little tired. It gets a little bit harder, or a lot bit harder. But do our best to control the springs. Keep our control, our focus, along with our flow. Good. Now let's reverse. Right leg shoots low and down, and we switch. Still trying to squeeze our heel toward our hip or toward our butt. 4 more. And switch. This is 3. Switch. Final 2. And switch. This right leg's feeling like a ton of bricks. And bring the legs all the way up. Place your right leg down on the sandpaper. Take your strap off of your foot. Let's find a butterfly stretch. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Open your arms wide out to a T. Let's do a little port de bras. Very on theme. Gather your arms in front of your body. Bring your hands to face your abdomen. Your elbows are wide, like you're holding onto a big pumpkin or a beach ball. Reach your arms up and separate the arms wide. Good, let's try it again. Gather your big beach ball, your basket of hay, I don't know what resonates with you, basket of something. Separate the hands at the top. Bring the arms around. Let's take 1 more. Reach the arms up. Work around the shoulder blocks as best as you can. Now let's reverse. We're going to reach the arms out. Flip your palms to face your head at the top. Bring your arms forward and down. Arms out to the side. Flip the hands to face you. And again. Feel that opening through the shoulders. Good. Both feet to the foot bar. Take both knees over to the right. Eyes to the left. And switch. Knees to the left. Eyes to the right. Very nice. Come on up to sitting. Well, this is embarrassing. My mic got unplugged, but thank you so much for being here. If you would like to check out my hour-long version of this workout, please hit the link down in the description box to sign up for my membership. I also have exclusive workouts, weekly workout plans, and so much more. And if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe and like this video if you got something out of it. It helps it be seen by people all over the world. If you need a little extra stretch after this workout, check back on my membership later this week. I will have a ballet inspired stretch workout. It is something I used to do every day while I was dancing in my much younger years. And as always, thank you so much to my membership supporters. I so appreciate every single one of you. You really help make this all happen. And extra special thanks to the folks who've been with me for 6 months or more, most especially the 12-month plus crew. It's really amazing to have you guys ride along with me this whole time. Have a wonderful day. I will see you next time, and happy Pilates.